completely lost it.
I
Watch
lost
it for
it too.
yourself.
I lost it too, man. Oh my god. This is too much. This is too much.
I'm angry.
I'm angry! I'm angry! Yo, not gonna lie, yo, bro's got a cool haircut. I don't know what it is about that haircut, but I like it. All right, everybody, we're gonna be watching Elite Cameraman's analysis of the secret scenes. I'm not gonna watch the full video, it's like 20 minutes long. I'm gonna skip to some of the good parts. Without further ado, let's check out some analysis.
We instantly start with a new scene that blew our minds. We are in the POV of Camera Woman. And She suddenly starts glitching with a voice calling her Kathy, which turns out to be the human form of Plunger cameraman who we know as Dave. Instantly,
yo, Dave, my bro.
This is Camera Woman's camera malfunctioning, and she is basically
I think Dave's a pretty cool character.
Past. It's likely that she was in this same position as right now in the same building. Before she completely immerses into the flashback, we hear Dave say, "You were unconscious. Something terrible happened. We need to get out of here."
Yeah, what happened? That's what I want to know.
And after this, we see Kathy stand up in her flashback and start following Dave and get completely into the flashback. She continues with, "You think it's the grand experiment?"
All right.
And Dave says, "Whole system overloaded."
I know what happened. I watched the episode.
This voice line was actually leaked by Boom earlier this week, and now it's confirmed
bro, he leaked
that
it?
it's a conversation between Dave and Kathy.
Yo, I missed that leak.
But what's more important is that
they're right there. Secret Trinity Association of Research.
Dave opens the door, we can actually see a logo that says Secret Trinity Association of Research. It looks like this place might be a lab, just like the Alpha Hills lab doing some experiments.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that logo before, have we?
It's still unknown what either of the labs have been researching, but all these failed experiments feels like there already was something wrong with Earth, and these research facilities might have been trying to find solutions for it. Also, this is probably a detail that's not important, but as we see the logo, there is a bright TV screen on the left inside the room, and as Dave starts walking, we can see a broken computer monitor or something that looks similar on the ground.
Yo, those doors are such Half-Life doors, not gonna lie. That's such Half-Life.
I'm saying this for all the computer race believers on Copium. I really do wonder if or when we'll see a new race. After this...
Yeah, man, when are we gonna see a new race? Boom hasn't, like, introduced any races in, like, a year, man. It's been, like, over a year since we've seen any new races. I don't know. Do you think Boom would introduce, like, Computer Man? We got, like, 2 secret agents now? What's that about?
Kathy keeps following Dave, and we can see a bunch of bloodstains on the ground. Even though the bodies are nowhere to be found, it seems like something killed a bunch of people. After Kathy asks where everybody is, Dave answers her with, either left or stuck somewhere. And we start hearing some monstrous screams, but Dave acts cool and tells Kathy to look at the other direction to find people while he distracts whatever is inside the lab and check out what action.
Yo, I could watch a full episode of just this moment. This is giving me, like, you know, Resident Evil vibes, scary movie vibes. It'd be kind of cool to see how it all started and make it like a horror scary episode. Because yeah, definitely like a scary episode where it's definitely we're like fighting all these skibbities and they're almost like zombie like, and they can barely defend against them. It'd be really cool.
Actually happened.
I think it'd be a good idea.
As we hear Kathy mention she cares about him, Dave continues by saying he'll be fine and starts walking without looking back, just like how he did in episode 50, about to take on the entire Skibidi fleet before Titan cameraman.
Man, I love that hero pose, that hero walk, man.
At the scene.
It's so cool.
This flashback ends with Kathy returning to normal and seeing Plunger cameraman's body arrive at the HQ accompanied by the detective cameraman and everyone looking sad.
This is what I want to know. Can they repair him from that damaged state?
Also see Simp cameraman on a wheelchair in the back still looking really sad.
Simp!
But it doesn't end here, and we actually see what they tried doing to Plunger cameraman inside the lab. This is where things actually get interesting because, as you guys know, until now we have seen the Alliance basically save agents almost always, but in episode 70, Secret Agent was the one to kill Plunger cameraman, and we all know he wouldn't kill him in a way that he can come back. This gets confirmed when the scientists try to save Plunger cameraman, but all their equipment malfunctions as they try to fix him. Whatever virus Secret Agent put inside Plunger cameraman.
That's right, there's a virus in him. That's why they can't save him. It's the green stuff that you see on his body.
Cooked. I say virus because we see something at the end of the episode that might give us more clues about the powers of Secret Agent.
Yeah,
After this
they can
scene, we see
upload
what
things
happened
into
with
their
Titan
programming.
TV Man and Titan Speaker Man. After the events of episode 74, we already knew Titan TV Man took Titan Speaker Man to a safe place after the disappearance of Titan Cameraman, but now it's fully confirmed that Titan TV Man teleported him for him to get some upgrades, which were actually already teased by Boom. You
Were
may
they?
ask why and how he teased something that wasn't on the season 25 episode, and the answer to that is probably the fact that now he has a team working alongside him on the series, which means episode 78 has already been in production while he has been...
Yo, I hope so, bro. I hope episode 78 is already in production, like before even season 25 came out, man, because they need to be a well-oiled machine, man. It's hard getting a team together and then figuring out the workflow and then working together. It takes time for that to process, but man, yo, we're pushing a long time since an episode, man.
Cooking the full season. I don't know when we should expect the next episode, but my guess would be that Boom is actually trying to make the process of making quality long episodes faster, and he'll try to upload a lot more in 2025. Hopefully the team is cooking well.
If there was one person that I would expect to be on Defuk Boom's team, that would have been Spider-Run. But after the whole debacle of Spider-Run losing his channel, if my guess that if Spider-Run was on his team, he might not be anymore, which might actually delay the next episode even more. I don't know if Spider-Run was on his team or not, but Spider-Run is probably one of the best animators I've seen out of all the Skibby Toilet fan base. So I would, he's got to be. That's just my opinion.
After this, we see a scene of a cameraman getting destroyed by the Astros, and it transitions into episode 75, which was actually upgraded. Boom decided to change the whole lighting and the mood of the episode, making it a lot more dramatic and better, while also changing the model of the female mutant to what we saw in the latest episode. Boom
I like her model. It's cool.
Some new voice
I like her model.
And changed the animation a little, so here is a side-by-side of the changes that was done for the end of episode 75.
Side-by-side? Okay.
The puppy Astro's death.
The puppy doggy! Let's see all the changes. This is gonna be cool. Yo, it's slight changes. It's not major right now. Side by side, bro.
Follow me.
Yo, what do you guys think? Do you think her model's a little better? Her head seems smaller. I don't know. There's slight change. I can see some differences in her armor. Her weapons are mostly the same. She's got an extra thing on her arm here, like a blade. I think she's got the gravity gun on the bag.
Me, if you wanna live.
I think she's got more detail in the face. Little higher quality. The animation's pretty good on both. Not gonna lie. I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you. These scenes, when I first watched it, I thought it was almost the exact. I didn't notice any changes when I first watched it. Now that I see it side by side, I do see the changes. But in my opinion, you know, I would rather have had new scenes than them of redoing the whole part. You know what I mean? I think it was a little waste of time redoing all this thing, but it looks good. I like the outcome, but I would rather have seen new scenes personally. What was the point of redoing it though? Did it change the story? It had more emotion. It is better. It is better. Yo, they add the chair? They add the chair there. Yo, she's got the Gatling guns on her helmet. Really? She's got lasers on her helmet? That's pretty cool. Okay. Not bad. Yo, the new scene does look better. Better color grading a bit. They're more like within the Astro War. The continuity is a bit better.
Boom has improved so much, bro. This shit somehow looks 10 times better. No questions asked. We also get a better view of Chair twice.
It does look better.
After the Astro Juggernaut punches
but was it worth it? I don't know.
Right at the end inside the flames. We also see the Gary Newman toilet added into this scene.
Gary Newman.
Easter egg. If you've seen all the secret scenes, you already know that we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the chair. But before that, next we have another secret scene that was added after episode 75. This
Another
next scene
secret scene, all
actually
right.
starts very well and instantly
Okay.
connects with the last scene and also shows why Boom retconned
Yo,
the
we get a
old
wink.
look of the mutant
We get a
female.
wink.
We see a female holding an image of her and her sister
All right, here we go.
while talking about how they served as a National Guard together when the toilet raid started.
Oh.
She mentions that she tried to find her at Alpha Hills, but as you all know,
Alpha Hills.
is cooked. And
It
if
is
you
cooked.
look at the image, her sister seems to be missing an eye, which explains why the mutant female we saw in episode 75
Has a different color eye.
and in episode 77 has
Interesting.
2 different eye colors. The toilets probably gave her a new eye while experimenting her to become a mutant toilet, or if the mutant toilet form is something that forms organically, maybe while she was mutating, the new eye appeared out of nowhere. It's possible that the mutant toilets might have regenerative abilities. Before we continue on, we also need to talk about the humans in this scene being from the full version of episode 73. If you remember at the end of episode 73's full version, Camera Woman found a room full of people who were hiding,
I remember that.
and Boom did say that we'd find out what happened with them. The scene continues with a cameraman trying to relate to a current human by trying to drink coffee right before we see a chef cameraman cook something. But the soldier says it smells like shit, and bro unironically says, "Let me cook." This guy did not make the "let him cook" meme, bruh. After the unfollowing of Vex Bolts, this random soldier is trying to take over the massive "let him cook" meme. This next scene we see hits deep because we see an uncle using the plunger to flush his number 2 and gives back the plunger to a cameraman, making the cameraman sad, while saying, "Why are you looking like that? It's just a plunger." Nah, bro, Boom legit playing with our feelings with this script. Bro did not have to put that in. He also put some Easter eggs in the back.
Yo,
if you
some
look
toys.
carefully, you'll see the toys for Skibbity
Yo,
Toilets.
Skibbity Toilet
And when it
Toys,
comes-
chat. Make sure you guys use my link down in the description box below for your own special Skibbity Toilet Toys. My link also supports Defuk Boom and me as well. So if you guys want to support us, use that affiliate link down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much.
To Boom's merch. If you ever plan on buying something, make sure to use my link in my description to support me. While this is happening, we hear some humans talking about their current situation, trying to understand if the cameramen are friendly or not. And we see the scientist TV man arriving at the scene while a scientist is washing their hands. But bro, why is there a maid cameraman with cat ears on the right side?
Why? Wow! Hey, yo, I missed that! God damn! A maid cameraman!
While the scientist
No
human
freaking
was washing
way!
their hands. What was Boom cooking here?
What the
Anyways, one
hell?
of the new speakermen we saw in the leaks actually gives him a new device that auto-reverses TV Man's dialogue.
Yo, does
which is
anybody have a full
He
res
asks,
picture of that
Who
one?
worked at Alpha Hills? And the scientist puts his hand up, leading the scientist TV man to tell him to come. But Detective Cameraman tries to literally take him away from Scientist TV Man before they get freaky. They both threaten each other, but this comes to end fast because they see one of the humans that's turning into a Skibbity toilet, even though it's still not confirmed if this character is someone special. But he says, "Stop it. I came here to speak on behalf of my people. In these hard times, we must seize the opportunity to form a new union." Basically suggesting the team up.
See, I wanted to see this scene happen. Like I knew this happened at some part because we had like a jump in between episodes. I'm like, what? They're already alliance? What happened? How did they become alliance? I guess this is like the start of it.
In the last couple episodes, we already knew Scientist TV Man wanted to team up some way or another before this. So even though we didn't see what happened after, I'd assume that they were pretty chill about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, this next scene honestly was the
Who's that new
goofiest
speaker
one.
man?
We get the actual version of the scene Boom leaked a while ago and made versions for YouTubers like me.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It, I basically have a video of me slapping simp cameraman in this same exact scene.
Oh!
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but all them skibidis in this full season had glowy, cool-looking yellow eyes. It looks like Boom is adding a feature like how Astros have red eyes. I'm gonna be honest, the yellow he chose looks extremely cool. Right in this scene, we see Secret Agent saving Lucky Cameraman, and this will be revealed to be a recording. The Secret Agent says, "Hello again. Their leaders are hiding inside my facility. They stole our technology." I'm angry. My anger is immeasurable, bro. When I saw this scene,
I'm angry.
I completely lost it. Watch
I lost
it for
it
yourself.
too. I lost it too, man. Oh my god. This is too much. This is too much.
Hello again. Their leaders are hiding inside my facility. They stole our technology. I'm angry. My anger is immeasurable.
I'm angry! I'm angry!
They're safe inside.
Oh my god, dude. I'm angry.
Is my personal master key.
Oh my god.
Opens every door. Grant access to any computer.
That's great. I love that. I love this. My favorite part of this episode. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
But I'm sure your army can handle this.
You know what I mean?
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Boom. I love you.
The Juggernaut
Okay.
says, "What for this fight?" And G-Daddy responds with,
G-Daddy!
"You tell me, bro, is legit
G-Daddy?
aura farming with his new arms and look."
Hey, yo.
Juggernaut keeps it going with, "Accept your defeat with honor, if you still have it." And Jimmy says, "Why such hostility? Did you forget how we conquered the worlds together? For me, you were always like a brother. For them,
They conquered together. Oh my god, they
an
were commanders,
expandable
leaders.
pawn." Nah, bro. G-Man spitting facts here. Juggernaut is legit brainwashed. He says, "Stop yapping and fight me." But G-Man doesn't seem to fight at all, and he just blocks Juggernaut's attacks, which leads to him saying, "Why are you running?" This is
Damn.
confirmed by G-Man.
See, I missed these subtitles. They weren't in the video when I watched it, so I had no idea what they were saying because it was hard to hear sometimes. But now I get to figure out now.
Saying, "I don't want to fight you, my old friend. I want you by my side." And this
Yo,
makes
he's
Juggernaut
trying hard,
actually
man.
look sad. But at this moment, he remembers what happened on episode 75, which leads to him saying, "Join you after you hurt my baby," and starts going on a punching streak before G-Daddy grabs him and smashes him down like a Chad.
Yo!
This new G-Man is different. I'm telling you, bro has maxed out his aura points.
Yeah, for
Juggernaut was
real.
all confident before this, but now he seems to be more chill after getting slammed down, and G-Man says, "You know there was no choice. But I know what it's like seeing your child suffer, unable to help." Before we continue, I feel like this line is very important since G-Man specifically refers to Juggernaut seeing his child suffer and him relating to it, which means G-Man most likely does have a child too, and the child might have gone through something.
No
It's
way.
unknown if he had this child when he was at the Astro Fleet or after, but I'm certain we'll get more details about this later.
Okay.
G-Man continues the conversation with saying, "Join me and your legacy shall never know oppression again." Basically referring to the Astro Fleet brainwashing and the Duke making everyone his dog. This leads Juggernaut into thinking mode, but he starts getting back at G-Man in a questionable way instead of fully denying him. He says, "What's the price of your words? One of your titans in their possession. Someone you know is there too with special request. Would you do what's necessary when the time comes?"
Yeah.
This basically felt like Juggy saying he would want to join him, but he doesn't trust that they can beat the
Juggy.
Astros. And that
Juggy.
second line where he said, "Someone you know is there too with special request," looked like it hit G-Man deep. Was that referring to G-Man's child? Is it someone
I
we've
wonder.
seen? And why was the child
I have
there
no
with
idea.
special request? To me, it felt like when Juggy said, "Would you do what's necessary when the time comes?" he meant, "Can you kill your own child when the time comes?" But G-Man dodged this question, which we'll get into in a second. Who do you think the child is? With the current fleet we've seen so far, only possibility that comes to my mind is Duchess because she had the same eyebrow movement as G-Man, while she also had some fatherless behaviors. But it's also very likely that it can be someone we haven't seen because Juggy did mention G-Man's child basically being there with special request, and I don't think we've seen Duchess getting asked to be there with the fleet specifically, but instead Astro Assailant more so suggested she should come with them. It'll be interesting to see who the child actually is.
Yeah,
the Scooby plot is actually getting deeper and deeper, bro.
It is. It is starting to get pretty convoluted.
All of us later on in the series if it continues like this. Also,
we're definitely
while
need
they
more
are talking,
analysis
if you look at the background,
as
you can
the
see
series
someone
goes on,
watching
man.
them. Before we'd say this is the secret agent, but from now on, there is a possibility that it could also be another person, but we'll talk about that later.
Yo, someone back there hiding.
As I said, G-Man dodges Juggy's question by saying, "They would have to find me first," and this gets Juggy mad, and he tries punching while saying, "Find you? Are you kidding me?" But as you can see, he fails to punch him because it seems like
he was a hologram the whole time.
Back after leaving and is now just a hologram. He continues with saying,
"Damn, how's this hologram so strong?"
Preparing, waiting for the right moment.
Secret weapon.
When it strikes,
damn,
you better be on our side.
Secret weapon.
I would hate for your children to become parentless. Basically suggesting that they got something so crazy that Juggy will completely die if he gets hit by it.
That's the biggest diss right there, man.
Juggy has more children who are alive.
You don't mess with
we can safely
your kids,
say that
bro.
Juggy will definitely change sides in the long run. No idea when this will happen, but the fact that he was thinking about it was enough for me to believe in him. While he was thinking about the topic, the Astro Assailant suddenly comes in very mad and says, "Where is he?" And when Juggy responds with "Commander escaped,"
Rachel, where are
he's
you?
incredibly mad and replies with, "Commander, I am your commander. You already failed me twice. Shall I doubt your efficiency or loyalty? Lock in."
You'll log in, bro.
Continues by threatening him before telling him to get repaired in the mothership.
He's gotta follow orders,
I saw
man.
a lot of people saying Juggernaut Astro
gotta
is so
follow
much
orders.
more stronger than Assailant, but we don't know if that's the case. The confidence of Astro Assailant tells me that he hasn't shown his true power yet, and I'm gonna be honest, if he is the new commander, he probably is a lot more stronger than the other Astros we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little tiny guy.
Astros care about sentimental stuff. They most likely work purely on power. And that's why Juggy probably feels the way he does right now and is tempted to change sides. After this scene,
he does look at the camera.
Start demolishing the whole place and the POV actually gets hit. But something crazy happens right here. After a few seconds,
watch this, watch this.
Transmission error
Watch this,
happens,
okay.
And the car starts moving through air, and it changes to a chair for a second before changing into the plant. All this time, we were joking about simping for a chair, and goddamn bro, the chair turned out to be a woman somehow.
I know, right? Oh my
She
God.
is the wife of secret agent, since you know she is all green and blood had a huge green
She's a
ring,
waifu,
too.
or I don't know,
She
man.
also does seem to have a mini core in her chest.
Yeah,
And
she
because
does.
it's green, circular, and there is an X behind it, it reminds me of Ben 10 and how he could transform into creatures. She basically has a different version of that power. But it doesn't end here, because she actually puts something inside the head of the cameraman that results in all the damages being gone and the world looking different, with a prompt saying, "Welcome to the family." This change shows us how much visual manipulation the secret agent can do. I'd assume
Dude, what is happening?
This is how they gather the Mint agents, but I don't know the reason behind the destruction all going away. What's the goal with them not seeing reality? These are all questions that'll need to be answered, and we might talk more about it after episode 78 and what we see in it, because the full season, even though it answered some questions, the answers actually brought up a shit ton more questions.
I know!
It was truly an experience watching this full season and going over it. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and
fire
subscribe.
video, Elite Cameraman. Well, I can't wait to, I don't know, we need more episodes. Hopefully, they're working on episode 78. But if they're not working on this episode 78 right now, man, it's going to be a long time. So you guys might as well join the Discord. Discord link right over here. Come wait with us in Discord. It's where we're all waiting, chilling, waiting for the next episode, distracting ourselves until the next one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Ali, for that analysis. Have a great night, guys. I'll catch you next one.